Webheads, comic book fans, this is my top 10 most anticipated comics for July 13th, 2022. Guys, I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Hopefully this list helps you make decisions on what comic books to buy. And guys, it's never too early to start that pull list for next week. And guys, let's kick off this list this week with The Hot Seat. This is the book that, I'm thinking about dropping, and it has not captured me, and I feel like I get lost in the beautiful and dark artwork of A Town Called Terror. This is issue 4. Yeah, this is the book that's on the hot seat. I love the first issue of this. I love the concept of this book, but the artwork is so dark. You can't make out the characters. You can't make out exactly what's going on in this book, and it's a little bit frustrating. Now, the husband's gone missing in this series, and the wife is trying to find out, what's his background, because she really doesn't know his past history, which is the interesting part. The other side of this story is this guy went back home, and he's trying to find out what happened to his mother, because his mother went missing. Great concept of a story. Again, I just can't make out what's going on or who the characters are because of that dark artwork. But yet the artwork is just very gorgeous at the same time, and there's a lack of story progression. So I might pick this up. I might have a deciding factor after this issue. We'll see what happens. This book is $4. And the book that's on the rise is Moon Knight issue 13. Now, this is a very good book, and the reason why it's on the rise is because technically I have not read it in the past couple of issues. So for me, it's going to be a priority to make sure I read it, because I did not read it. My shop, I think, ran out of copies, and I missed out on the last issue, and I didn't read it. And so I want to really get back on top of Moon Knight. I love Jed MacKay's writing. I think what he did with the earlier issues has been very intriguing, and Jed MacKay has done something with the character that I've never done before. Stick with a Moon Knight book. So I have to make sure I get back on track with this book. If you guys have not read Moon Knight, I say pick it up. Definitely very cool book. Legacy numbering 213, 28 pages, and this one is $4. Coming in at number 10, we have SpiderMan 2099 Exodus. This is issue 4. I didn't pick up the last issue. I don't even know why. I think because it was the X-Men, and I saw it at the shop, and I'm just like, whatever. I picked up 1 and 2, though, and it had Loki, and it had the Winter Soldier. I think what intrigues me with this one is because it has Black Widow 2099 involved. And the problem with this series, though, is it lacks Miguel O'Hara in this series. It's so busy introducing all these other 2099 characters. It's like, yeah, let's forget about Spider-Man 2099. But some of their stories are a little bit interesting. I like the Loki one. I thought that one was pretty cool. The Winter Soldier one was okay. And like I said, the X-Men one was but we'll see what the 2099 Black Widow has to offer here. 28 pages, $4. Coming in at number 9, we have Dark Crisis World Without a Justice League. This is Superman issue 1. So this is the Man of Steel with his own Robin. That is weird to me, right? But it's so weird. Like, I want to know what this story has to offer for its readers. I don't know, man. It's just, there's not a lot of books coming out for this particular comic book week that was very interesting to me. So I was like, all right, we got the Dark Crisis event going on, and we got Superman having his own Robin. So why not? So again, this is a tie-in to Dark Crisis. It's 40 pages, and this one is $5. Coming in at number 8, you'll laugh at this one too. This is X-Men Hellfire Gala. This is issue 1. New team is revealed here. So who stays, who goes? I have a feeling that Starfire is going to be the character that's going to be part of the team, because she was part of the voting, and I think she won that vote. So it looks like she'll be part of the team, and obviously we're going to have the gala. We're going to have a whole bunch of different characters in this year's gala. The good thing is it's only 1 issue. It's not like spread out amongst like 6 issues. So I can deal with 1 issue of a gala. I just want X-Men to have a story that matters in the Marvel Universe. It's so frustrating. Like, nothing is going on when it comes to this main title right now. And all I want is maybe after this resurrection or after this event, this axe event that's going on, they'll destroy the resurrection protocols and things will be different, at least a little bit, right? And maybe Mars Krakoa gets destroyed or something. Something significant needs to change. So hopefully we get that eventually in the X-Men. This book is 68 pages and $8 comic. Moving on to number 7, we have The Mandalorian issue 1. So this is the first time that The Mandalorian is in comics. So if you are a Mandalorian fan or if you're specking on The Mandalorian comics, this is the time to do it. Buy this one, guys. We're also getting a new introduction of a character by the name of Din Djarin. I think that's how you say her name. And it's the first meeting between the Mandalorian and the child. So pretty interesting stuff there. I'll be checking this one out for sure. 36 pages. This one is $5. Now we move on to number 6. So this plays back to the X-Men Gala because we have the Eve of Judgment issue 1, or Axed Eve of Judgment issue 1. It says, first shot fired. Judgment is coming. The Eternals know that the mutants have conquered death, but what are they going to do about it? The oldest immortals on Earth eye up the newest, and the doomsday clock starts tick, tick, tick towards I can't talk. Judgment Day. Okay, so 28 pages, and this one is $4. So you got the Immortals. They're going to be facing against X-Men because they believe that they're not doing good in this world. You know, they're deviants, and then you got the Avengers that are going to intervene. And this is the eve of that huge event. So I'll be definitely checking this one out. This is 28 pages, and this is a $4 comic. Moving on to the top 5. This is Apocalyptic Situation book, if you like those books. And this one's called Impact Winter Issue 1, done by Skybound Entertainment from Image Comics. It's been 1 year since a comet has hit Earth, and it has blotted out the sun. So they're facing like a nuclear winter type of situation. People are forced to survive on this Earth, but there's also vampires on this Earth as well, and they're trying to kill the normal humans. So this is pretty cool. This sounds like it's a lot of fun. It's not something that we haven't seen before. We've seen plenty of vampire books. We've seen plenty of apocalyptic situation books. It's just going to be the characters that are going to make this world. If these characters make this world, then this will be a very interesting book. If these characters are lame, then it's obviously going to be a crappy book because we've seen this types of plot points before. It's like Life Zero. I thought that was kind of be like a Walking Dead ripoff, and the characters were very good. The book is full of emotion, and I love that series. So we'll see if this can bring that type of emotion to the series and if I'll enjoy it. So that's Impact Winter issue 1, 40 pages, and it's $5. Next we have Chip Zdarsky's new Daredevil. So this is Daredevil issue 1. After the rain comes the dawn. In the wake of Wilson Fisk's violent and visceral last act, it's a new era for New York and the Man Without Fear, with a groundbreaking creative team, which is not really true, returning to usher in the all-new chapter. Matt Murdock has no choice but to leave behind everything he's ever known, and Elektra is the last vestige of his former life. Everything Matt Murdock thought it meant to be, Daredevil is about to change, including the challenges he will have to face in the cowl. The legacy numbering here is 649, 36 pages. This is a $5 comic. Very curious to see how this is going to be different in the next chapter in Matt Murdock's life, right? All right, so now we're moving on to the top 3. Guys that read this series are probably looking forward to this. This is Barbaric, The Harvest Blades. This is issue 1. The first volume of Barbaric was absolutely awesome, as you get to see this guy who has this talking axe and it thirsts for blood. So it tells him to give him permission on who to kill and not to kill, and it was a wild ride, the last volume, and I'm happy that it's back. And yeah, this is going to be hilarious. The part of the description says, like a punch in the privates, Barbaric is back, bloodier and more than ever in his one-shot Owen the Barbarian cursed to do good. Oh, so is it only a one-shot? That kind of sucks. I didn't know that. I thought it was a new ongoing. So if it's a one-shot, that blows. But you know what? It's okay because this first volume was so good, it's worth this one shot. Maybe this is a lead into the next volume. So this is 44 pages, $6 comic. You won't be disappointed with this. It's awesome. And I definitely recommend the trade, guys. Really good stuff here. All right. Next, we have coming in at number 2, we have The Punisher issue 4. Man, this story has been awesome. Say what you want with Punisher if you don't agree that he has swords or whatnot, but there's a reason why he is carrying these swords and he's part of the Hand. It's because, spoiler, his wife was resurrected. And now, spoiler once again, the Hand is saying, hey, you know what? You continue to do this work, we're going to resurrect your kids. And part of it also is his wife is starting to go a little bit crazy and she's remembering things that happened in her past and she's wondering why her kids are not alive. So that's why the Hand is, thinking about bringing back Frank Castle's kids as well so they can be a complete family. But in order to do this, Frank Castle's got to be like this leader or this fist of the Hand or whatnot. Dude, the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. The action is very good. It's an intense book. I love this book, guys. Punisher issue 4 is a $5 comic. 36 pages at 248 is the legacy numbering. And then coming in at number 1, if this stays on time, because originally the issue 2 was supposed to come out like 3 weeks ago, and then it got laid 2 weeks, so it just came out this past comic book week, and now we're getting issue 3. Issue 2 was delayed because of printer error of it supposedly being too dark. I actually did a video on that of comparing issue 2s with the new release and the old release. And I'll leave it for you at the end of this video. But we got issue 3 getting ready to come out. The issue 1 was the genies appearing. Issue 2 was kind of learning about what the genies can and can't do. And we have a cast of characters stuck in a bar where the bar owner sat there and came up with his wish saying everyone that's in here is protected from what's going on in the outside world. Because everyone in the world wound up getting a genie and they have one wish and the world is going to shit on the outside. So he came up with his wish to protect everyone that was in that bar. Very creative, very interesting book. I think this is only 8 issues. Again, we're on issue 3. Can't wait for this one. 32 pages and $4. So there you guys have it. There are my most anticipated comics, like I said. And of course, guys, I'm going to leave you more content, which is that 8 Billion Genies video comparing the new issue 2 and the old issue 2. Is there really a difference? Was this all a gimmick? Well, click on it and find out. And of course, guys, as always, keep buying, keep collecting, but most importantly, always read your comics. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you real soon. Bye.